Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right on your diet, yet nothing is happening? You avoid fried foods, cut back on sweets, ditch the soda, and you've even been more consistent with your workouts. But every time you step on the scale, the numbers don't budge. Maybe they even creep up a little. If this sounds familiar, don't worry, you are far from alone. In fact, this is one of the most common frustrations for people trying to lose weight. You're making what you believe are smart, healthy choices. You are sacrificing and putting in the effort, but somehow it just doesn't pay off. Here's something that might surprise you. Sometimes the problem isn't that you're eating too much or moving too little. Sometimes the issue is what you are eating, even if it looks healthy on the surface. That's right, some of the biggest diet destroyers are foods that look like they belong in a healthy lifestyle. You see them on grocery store shelves labeled as low-fat, high in fiber, or natural. You see influencers showing them in what I eat in a day videos. You see them in fitness magazines or blogs claiming they're essential to losing weight and staying fit. But here's the thing. These foods often have hidden sugars, processed ingredients, and other sneaky issues that not only stop you from losing weight, they can actually make you gain weight. Today I'm going to walk you through 10 of the biggest offenders. These are the foods that might be keeping you stuck. I'll also give you simple, realistic swaps for each one so that you can start making smarter choices today. Trust me, swapping just a few of these can help you break through plateaus, reduce bloating, and finally get the results you deserve. First on our list, granola bars. They sound perfect, right? Convenient, seemingly balanced with grains, dried fruits, maybe even some protein. But when you look at the ingredients, it's a different story. Many granola bars are loaded with sugars, corn syrup, artificial flavors, and unhealthy oils. Here's what happens when you eat one. The sugar spikes your blood glucose, giving you a quick burst of energy, but it doesn't last. Soon after, your blood sugar crashes, and you feel hungry again. That often leads to overeating later in the day. Instead, swap them for natural snacks like raw nuts, seeds, or homemade trail mix without added sugar. They're satisfying, full of healthy fats, and won't leave you crashing and craving more. Next up, fruit juices. Yes, even the ones labeled 100% juice are problematic. When fruit is juiced, the fiber is stripped away. What's left is a concentrated liquid form of sugar. It may be natural sugar, but your body processes it almost the same way as table sugar when consumed in liquid form. Without fiber, these sugars rapidly hit your bloodstream, causing insulin spikes and setting the stage for fat storage. Swap these for whole fruits. Eating an orange or apple instead of drinking the juice keeps the fiber intact and provides more satiety. Moving on, low-fat flavored yogurts. These are diet staples for many people. They seem like a perfect snack. Low in fat, creamy, and available in a wide range of flavors. The catch? Removing fat often means adding sugar or artificial sweeteners to maintain taste and texture. In some cases, a small serving of flavored yogurt contains as much sugar as a dessert. Even worse, sweetened yogurts can disrupt your gut health and increase cravings later. A much better option is plain Greek yogurt. It's high in protein, low in sugar, and can be sweetened naturally with berries or a small drizzle of honey. Next is whole wheat bread. Many people think choosing wheat bread over white bread is enough. Unfortunately, most commercial wheat breads are made with enriched flour, not whole grain, and often contain sugar and preservatives. They can raise blood sugar almost as much as white bread. Swap this for 100% whole grain bread with minimal ingredients, or better yet, opt for sourdough bread, which has a lower glycemic index and may support better digestion. Let's talk about salad dressings. Salads are healthy, right? Yes, until you drown them in commercial dressing. Store-bought dressings are typically loaded with vegetable oils, sugars, and additives. Just a few tablespoons can add hundreds of hidden calories to your meal. The alternative? Make your own dressing with olive oil, vinegar, or lemon juice, mustard, and herbs. It's simple, delicious, and far healthier. Next on our list, breakfast cereals. Even the ones that claim to be high in fiber or whole grain can be sneaky diet killers. Manufacturers often add sugars, syrups, and artificial flavors to make them taste better. Starting your day with a sugar-heavy breakfast sets you up for blood sugar crashes and cravings throughout the morning. Instead, go for plain oats. You can sweeten naturally with fruits and spices, like cinnamon for flavor and blood sugar control. Now, let's address diet and sugar-free products. It might seem like a good idea to opt for sugar-free drinks, candies, and desserts, but these often contain artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose, which may confuse your body's hunger signals and increase cravings for sweet foods. Long-term artificial sweeteners have been linked to weight gain and metabolic issues. Swap them for naturally unsweetened foods and work on reducing your dependence on overly sweet flavors. Number 8 is rice cakes. They're often marketed as a light and healthy snack, but rice cakes have very little fiber or protein and a high glycemic index. This means they spike your blood sugar quickly, leading to hunger soon after. Instead, opt for crunchy raw veggies like cucumbers or bell peppers with hummus, or a handful of almonds. Coming in at number 9, sports drinks. Unless you're doing intense endurance training, you don't need these. They are loaded with sugar and artificial colors and provide little benefit for casual exercisers. Choose water infused with lemon or mint for flavor without the calories or sugar. And finally, pre-made smoothies. They seem healthy, especially when labeled with words like detox, natural, or protein-packed. But many store-bought smoothies are filled with fruit juices, syrups, ice cream, or sweetened yogurts, making them more like milkshakes in disguise. The solution? Make your own smoothies. Use unsweetened plant milk or water, leafy greens, and whole fruits. So there you have it, 10 healthy-looking foods that may be secretly preventing you from losing weight. It's easy to fall for marketing. Food companies know how to label and present their products to make them seem diet-friendly. But when you take a closer look at the ingredients and how these foods affect your body, the truth becomes clear. By swapping just a few of these for healthier options, you can start to see real changes. Less bloating, fewer cravings, steadier energy levels, and yes, finally seeing the scale move in the right direction. Remember, weight loss is not just about eating less, it's about eating smart. The quality of your food matters. By focusing on whole, minimally processed foods and avoiding hidden sugar bombs and processed traps, you'll make your fat loss journey much smoother and much more sustainable. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Have you been eating any of them thinking they were helping your diet? Share your experience in the comments. Also, don't forget to share this video with someone you know who's struggling with weight loss despite eating healthy. This could be the breakthrough they need. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We have lots more coming to help you eat smarter, move better, and get closer to your fitness goals. Thank you for watching, and remember, smart choices today lead to big results tomorrow. See you in the next video.